Is MetroOpinion really an easy way to get a solid side income as it claims on its website, or is it a waste of time? My name is Michael and I've tested hundreds of different paid service sites, and many viewers have asked me for an updated MetroOpinion review, and therefore I decided to record this video where I give you an inside look, I show both the pros and the cons, and then you can easily find out if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So let's just start by going over who can join MetroOpinion. It is a survey website that's completely free to join, and as you can see on the website, it says that it can be like a side job, a part-time job, and it even also claims that it is one of the best paid service sites and one of the best places to participate in paid service. I have tested hundreds of paid service sites, so of course I decided to put it to the test, and I will explain all about what I have found in this video here. But let's get back to here, who can actually join, because that's of course important to know. You can see on the website you can choose your country, and here you can see a big list of all the countries where it is available in the different parts. For example, in Europe you can see all these countries, and then you just move down here and you can see it's available in a lot of different countries, and then it also has it in the local languages and the local currency. And in some countries, you can see, for example, Canada, you can even choose between a couple of different languages. Also in the US, for example, English and Spanish there. So it is available in many different countries. But let me now log in, and then we'll take a closer look so you can find out if it's actually worth it. So I have now logged into MetroOpinion, and it is quite simple and basic, because when you come in, there's not really a lot you can do. You can see there's a service section and then a profile section. We'll get back to the profile in just a bit here, because the service, that's just where you go to see the available service. Sometimes you might also receive an email invitation, but you won't for all of them, so you have to check regularly to check if there are available service. You can see that, is estimated time, and what you would get is displayed here quite clearly, and how many that are available, that of course depends on your profile. It also depends on the country you live in. In some countries there are just more, and of course the reward will also vary depending on the country you live in. And overall I would say it offers a decent number of service. The rewards here, again, I've tested hundreds of different service sites. I would say for some of them it's kind of like average. For some of the service is kind of a little bit below average, so it's okay earning potential or the rewards you get for your time, but it's definitely not one of the highest paying service sites. But what you need to be aware of is also that to get access to the most, you would need to fill out your profile. And here there are a lot of different questions you need to answer, and this is one of the longest profile service sections I've seen on service sites, and you can scroll down there even more here, and you should expect that that will probably take at least half an hour to answer all these. It will increase your chances of getting more paid service, but be aware you will not get paid for filling out your profile. Many service sites, there's like maybe a 5-minute maximum profile survey, and then you will get paid to take it. Here on MetroOpinion, you need to spend like half an hour or something like that to fill out all this, and you will not get paid for it. So you don't have to fill it out, but it will increase your chances of getting more paid service. So that's just something to be aware of. Also be aware that when you move around on the website, there will regularly be ads popping up. This is really annoying, and that I really don't like paid service sites that have that. So there's these different banners popping up from the bottom that covers content and so on. I just, I find it strange, because it's a service site. They should make money by serving service to the users and all that, but they should also provide a good user experience. And this is really something I don't like about MetroOpinion, because that just makes the user experience so much worse than on many other service sites. But let's now look at how you can get paid, because that's of course also a very important aspect to consider. So to get paid, you need to go to the reward section. The exact available rewards and how much you need to earn to get paid depends on the country you live in. You can see, for example, here it is $12.50 for PayPal with the account I currently have here, and $10 if you want, for example, Visa gift cards, Amazon gift cards, or other gift cards. So the payout threshold, it is fairly low. It's not one of the lowest, but it's also definitely not one of the highest. So it is possible to reach, but it will take some patience, because the service usually don't pay that much. Also be aware here, as you can see, that it can take 3 to 5 business days after you claim the reward before you will actually get it. So it's business days, it's not just days, so it can take quite a while before you get it. Some service sites, they process the payments within a few minutes, or at least within a day or so. So it will just take a little bit more patience. It's not too long a wait, it's just something you need to be aware of. So there's not really much more to say about MetroOpionion, but to sum it up, I can say that it can be a decent survey site, especially because it has surveys in so many different countries, also in countries where it sometimes can be hard to find paid surveys in the local language. However, even though you can see on the website here, it says you can get paid up to $5 paid surveys, that is not something you should expect to get very often. That will be very, very rare. I haven't seen any and I've tested it on and off for several years. So you have to be very lucky. You can see most of them, and again, this depends on your country. In some countries, most of them will be maybe between 20 cents and just around $1 or so. In some countries, once in a while, you'll find some higher. In other countries, you will find very hard to even find surveys where you will earn 50 cents or $1. So that's just something to be aware of. What I dislike the most about MetroOpionion is the ads that pop up, because that just gives a really bad user experience for a survey site. It's not too bad, there are not too many of them, but they are there, and it's something that I just don't think belong on a paid survey site. Also, the profile you need to fill out, it takes a long time. The payout processing, it's a little bit slow compared to what I personally prefer, but it can be a decent option. It's just not one of my top recommended sites, and I've tested hundreds of different sites, and I just personally prefer using the sites that just gives the overall best experience, because there are so many survey sites. So why not just focus on the ones that really gives the best opportunities? That's at least my approach to it. So I also have a list of my top recommended survey sites in different countries. I'll leave a link to that below. I keep updating that when I come across new opportunities, and if some opportunities become worse. So you can check that out, choose your country there. There's also one called international if your country is not on that list. So make sure to check that out. I also have a written review of MetroOpionion if you prefer a reading, so I'll also leave a link to that below. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.